Today, let's talk about a story. Once upon a time, there was a young monk who approached the master with a question. "Master," he asked, "what is the greatest value in life?" The master, known for his wisdom, replied, "Go to the back garden and move a large stone, then take it to the market and try to sell it. But here's the catch. If someone asks for the price, don't say a word, just raise 2 fingers. If they haggle, don't sell it and bring it back." Eager to learn, the young monk followed the master's instructions. The next day, he carried the heavy stone to the bustling market. People walked by, curious about the stone and its purpose. A housewife approached and inquired about the price. The monk raised 2 fingers, indicating 2 units of currency. She assumed it was 2 coins and offered them. The monk shook his head. Thinking she misunderstood, the housewife guessed it was 20 units. Amazed by the housewife's willingness to pay, the monk realized that a seemingly valueless stone had garnered such an offer. He decided not to sell it and returned to the master. "Master," the monk exclaimed, "a housewife at the market offered 20 units for the stone. Can you now tell me the greatest value of my life?" The master chuckled and said, "Patience. Take the stone to the museum tomorrow. Use the same gesture for the price. If someone haggles, bring the stone back, and I will answer your question." The next day, the monk presented the stone at the museum. Curious onlookers wondered why a common stone was displayed there. An interested man approached and asked about the price. The monk again raised 2 fingers. The man assumed it was 200 units and offered the sum. The monk shook his head, amazed that someone would pay so much. The man then said, 2,000, I'll pay 2,000. I intend to carve a sculpture from it." Startled, the monk retreated in surprise. Following his master's guidance, he carried the stone back to the mountain. "Master," the monk reported, "someone offered 2,000 units for the stone. Now can you tell me my life's greatest value?" The master laughed and instructed, "Tomorrow take the stone to an antique store. If someone haggles, bring it back. Then I will answer your question." On the 3rd day, the monk visited an antique store. A crowd gathered, discussing the stone's origin and value. A man approached and inquired about the price. The monk extended 2 fingers. The man guessed it was 20,000 units, and the monk's eyes widened in astonishment. Realizing he could no longer hide his shock, the monk accepted the offer and rushed back to the master. "Master, a man offered 20,000 units for the stone. Can you finally tell me the greatest value of my life?" The Zen master patted the young monk's head affectionately and said, "My child, your greatest value in life is like this piece of stone. If you place yourself in a marketplace, you're worth $20. If you position yourself in a museum, you're worth $2,000. If you present yourself in an antique store, you're worth $200,000. Different platforms, different perspectives result in varying values in life." This story, does it inspire your contemplation on your own life? How will you position yourself in life? How are you willing to present yourself in the marketplace of life? You need to find a stage for yourself, a life platform. The Zen master continued, "Don't fear others looking down on you, fear looking down on yourself. Nobody can define your life unless you perceive yourself as a broken stone in the mud. No one can attribute any fixed meaning to your life. Your chosen path will determine the life you possess." Why is it that a business owner rarely gives up, even in adversity, while an employee seeks to escape at the slightest setback? Why do couples withstand quarrels and great conflicts without easily divorcing, yet lovers part over minor issues? The Zen master asked, emphasizing the significance of personal investment. In the end, how much you invest in a matter or a relationship determines how much pressure you can bear, how much success you can attain, and how long you can persevere. Greatness is often forged through endurance, as only the extraordinary can bear what the ordinary cannot. The average person seeks understanding, consolation, and encouragement from others, but you do not. The average person vents negative emotions through resistance and blame, yet you must see love and light. The Zen master continued, addressing the importance of resilience and positivity. In any circumstance, you must learn to transform and digest. The average person needs a shoulder to lean on in moments of vulnerability, while you are the dependable shoulder for others. The greatest enemy is not external, but within your own heart. A disciple once asked the master about his varied responses to people, sometimes stern and at other times courteous. The master explained, To those of higher consciousness, I point directly to their hearts. I can scold or praise them, showing my true self. For those of average understanding, I use metaphors, for they require moderation. They can't endure harsh words. For those of lower understanding, I meet them with smiles and clasped hands, as they are fragile and easily disturbed by the world's conventions. Your ability to endure hardships defines the person you become. A non-swimmer won't find a solution by changing swimming pools, and a person incapable of work won't solve their problems by changing jobs. Those who don't understand how to nurture love can't solve relationship issues, and someone ignorant of family dynamics can't find solutions by changing partners. The unlearning boss will never achieve lasting success, and someone who doesn't grasp proper health practices won't find answers regardless of the quantity of medicine or quality of medical care. I am the root of everything. To change everything, you must first change yourself. Learning is the fundamental means of self-transformation. Truth be told, you love yourself. What you enjoy, you are drawn to. What you love, you also despise. What you love and what you hate, all these are reflections of yourself. If you change, everything changes. Your world is created by you, and everything you have is brought into existence by you. You are sunshine and your world is radiant. You are love and you live within the ambience of love. You are happiness and you dwell in laughter. Conversely, if you complain, criticize, blame, or resent every day, you live in a hellish state. With a single thought, you can transcend to heaven or plummet to hell. Your heart determines your place. Your achievements are rooted where your heart is. The greatest value in life isn't to imitate others, but to become a better version of yourself. Only by being yourself can you truly be the protagonist of your life. Only by being yourself can you possess true happiness and joy. Just as the plum blossom possesses its unique charm, the peony has its distinct essence, and the lilac exudes its own fragrance. Every individual radiates their unique light and essence. Don't underestimate yourself, and don't casually deny yourself. Even if you perceive yourself as ordinary, remember that within the mundane lies the extraordinary. Every person holds immense potential, and only by fully believing in yourself can you achieve remarkable accomplishments. If you were a piece of ordinary gravel, don't lament not becoming a precious gem. If you were a small stream, don't complain about not having the grandeur of the ocean. If you were a crescent moon, don't regret not emitting the brilliance of the sun. Becoming yourself, being your true self, outweighs everything else. The charm you possess, others do not. The character you embody, others do not. Your unique traits, others lack. Do not belittle yourself, and do not easily reject yourself. Despite your apparent simplicity, within it lies the potential for miracles. Every individual carries the potential for greatness. Only you can unleash that potential. So, let us become ourselves, our true selves, and not compare ourselves to anyone else but our past selves. Surpassing ourselves is the true victory as we strive to build a new life. Life becomes vibrant when we embrace being ourselves, and it becomes even more fulfilling when we genuinely express our true selves. Remember, you are the root of all change. If you want to transform everything around you, you must start with transforming yourself. Learning and growing are the keys to this transformation. In reality, you love yourself. Your likes are reflections of yourself, and even your dislikes are connected to your own being. When you change, everything around you changes. Your world is a creation of your own making, and your actions bring forth your reality. Every person has a unique brilliance, like the strength of a delicate grass enduring a harsh wind, the resilience of a bamboo shoot standing tall in the snow, or the determination of a mountain stream flowing towards the vast sea. Do not underestimate yourself, for within your ordinary existence lies boundless potential waiting to be awakened. Let us become our authentic selves and create a symphony of brilliance. Let us foster an environment of sincerity and bring forth our splendid accomplishments one after another. With this, I conclude today's sharing. If you have any thoughts or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment below the video. I'll do my best to address your needs. Looking forward to sharing with you again in the future.